How's everybody doing? I wanted to kind of reach everybody on a more personal level instead of always sending texts. Of course, operating out of a hotel room right now, but yesterday and today pretty eventful days. Definitely got to do some things that it's gonna be pretty good for the company one day. Um, did some volunteering at a children's hospital, and today I did some volunteer at UCLA Medical Center, and it was pretty interesting. I worked with some cancer patients yesterday. Today it was more grown ups, neurosurgical brain issues today, and it was pretty good. Uh, First off, I just want to let everybody know how much I appreciate everything that we have accomplished so far. Definitely got a long way to go. This year will be big for not only the DC, but for the schools that we'll be working at, and of course for the kids. Um, this hasn't been anything short of a blessing to deal with everybody that's associated with the DC right now. Um, Definitely, big shout out to Mary and Natasha for pretty much guiding, getting us the business that we already got. And I'm doing some things now in LA to try to set us up for the future. I'm also working with the hospital system back in San Francisco to try to get some some volunteer programs set up for the DC, probably within December or so. But for right now, I just want to give my appreciation out to everybody. That's been working hard, and right now Ashley and Brian, doing whatever it takes for Greg. Um, Diego, trying to make things happen with Hector. Um, we just got to keep it up. We got to keep it going. Got to keep the intensity up. And the biggest thing is being effective. We won't reach every kid like I would like, but you know, at least we giving them an option, and it's a pretty, you know, different option from what they've been dealing with, and it's pretty. It's it's one thing that I want, um, everybody to understand, especially when it comes to the DC. A lot of reason behind it, a lot of reason why it's so important to me, and um, definitely important, you know, to the legacy. It's this is all I got right now. This is years and years of putting in work, not necessarily into this field, but putting in work in general. And at the end of the day, um, the whole body of work comes into what's going on now. The person that you see today, from management retail background, and fitness retail background, and I got a little bit of education, production work, management. So this is I got a pretty big body, that's behind me, that makes up the person that you see today. Um, Unfortunately, I was not always like this. Had a bunch of downfalls, and you know in my life to get to this point today, and which makes me go that much harder for this. Of course, for the kids first, and then of course for y'all. But it's a fire right now that's burning, down inside of me that I hope y'all feel. Um, I don't intend on letting up off the gas ever. I don't know how else to put it. It's just something it's been instilled in me right now that I can't really explain. It's just like everything is rolling on all cylinders right now. I've always been one of the hardest workers in the room, but not until about 2 years ago I started to understand the resource part of working hard, understanding the resources around you, and learning how to be resourceful. Learning how to work with people on a different level. And that's pretty much why the DC was created. For of course for the kids, but just people getting together and understanding, it is a bigger purpose than ourselves. Is the kids are the future. Well, the school year starts in 2 weeks, so that means these videos is something that I want to do a little bit more regularly, just because I may see everybody, but we won't be together as much. Keeping our fingers crossed. But I'm hoping everybody can be at their own location, kind of doing their own thing with the guidance, of course, of me, Mary, and Natasha. But I just want everybody to be to a point where they can lead these kids to being better, and being a presence, more than anything, and Ashley may understand, kind of where, I come from on that, because, just being at elementary school for about maybe 2-3 hours a day, the impact is it's only something that you can really experience. High school, I know, may be different, but the thing about being in high school, the kids we do affect, is going to be more of a commitment. Because when you're in elementary school, you go home and you're attached to your parents. In high school, a lot of times they're not with their parents. A lot of times they to the point in their life where they just not gonna listen to their parents. So the attachment to us will be a lot greater than anything. And it's one thing with me. I go that extra mile to call, text. Even kids not part of our program, I keep, in touch with. I go see them, take them to the Y. But it's things like that's gonna put us in a different, era in the education field, and we're gonna impact a lot more people than anybody else. It's just the way it is. I'm looking into some coaching opportunities, for everybody. Um, I know Diego, little tool, he out there, so I know for sure I'll be more and more to the football games this year. Don't know if I'll be officially coaching yet, um, but I know I'll be part of the athletic program at Sarah High School. Um, don't know about San Mateo High School yet, but uh, Sarah High School for sure I'll be at. Um, and it's just understanding the sport, understanding the team, and that's what I want to bring to us is um, being a part of a team. Being a part of something that um, if you haven't played sports when you was younger, if you wasn't part of a team, this is the feel that you're getting from me. Doing everything for the team. Doing everything. As one. Everybody's a leader, but we still do everything as one. Um, I like the fact that everybody got their own thing going on, which is good. But I like the fact that we can come together and break bread whenever we need to. Um, it will be more meetings attached to everybody within the next month. I know for sure. But it's part of the business, and it's part of something that we gotta do, for the district, which would be pretty much Mary. She'll be handling most of that, and the data part of it is just something that we gotta do for the kids in their future. We gotta make sure that they are assessed properly. We gotta make sure they do get a fighting chance as far as while they're in school, and it's pretty important. I know most of us, with the exception of Brian, we kind of went through school and we did what we had to do. But I know as far as myself, I didn't get serious in school until I knew I was, going to college on a scholarship. That was just something that only thing around that got me hyped about going to school. And that's something that I want to give to most of these kids because as far as a male, I mean, all males want to do something. I don't care if you're playing a trumpet, soccer, football, baseball. Whenever you have a purpose, it makes life a lot better. And that's what we want to give. That's what's different with us than anybody else. Giving kids a purpose to live and live a fruitful life. That's what we do. And we do it by setting an example. So once again, thank you for everything and all everybody have done. And I'll be seeing everybody. If not tomorrow, I'll be back tomorrow. But if not, then I'll see everybody at least on Monday. All right. Thank you.